In this video, you're going to see player fights and offensive skill position players getting pummeled with hard hits and various cheap shots. Can't get away with this stuff in today's game, but you could get away with a lot of it in 1968. These guys seemingly had anger management issues like the Browns, Erich Barnes. It was a Bears-Cowboys fight. Bears number 86, Lloyd Phillips, and Cowboys number 52, Dave Edwards, exchanged pleasantries. This game got so out of hand that the Zebras called an end to the game with 40 seconds remaining. Andy Don Meredith wasn't feeling so dandy after this hard hit to the hip. Falcons quarterback Randy Johnson. You just don't see anything like this in today's game. Here's the incomparable Deacon Jones doing his thing. Number 19 is Lions quarterback Bill Munson. He played 16 years in the NFL, but I don't know how, with these big hits that Billy Ray Smith and Fred Miller laid on him. The Eagles player who made this tackle is number 89, Iron Mike Ditka, who gives this DB a working over after tackling him. Bob Matheson unloads on Pat Richter. The 10 is, of course, the greatest scrambling quarterback of all time, Francis Tarkenton. But he escaped brutality on this particular play. Unfortunately, one of his teammates didn't. Rams running back Willie Ellison receives a hard shot to the head. Browns quarterback Bill Nelson has a reason to beef at the refs for not throwing a flag when he was downed, targeted with the helmet-to-helmet hit, then mugged. Joe Kapp is about to be almost decapitated by future Hall of Fame linebacker Dave Wilcox. "6'7" Bubba Smith gives a love tap to Bill Boom Boom Brown. And here he gets gang tackled at the goal line. Billy Kilmer got picked off on this pass, but he's one of the few quarterbacks to throw for 6 touchdowns in a single game, as he did against the Cardinals in a 1969 game. Saints player slides his knee into the side of Vikings number 45, Ed Schrockman's helmet, and receives a karate chop to the neck by Vikings Ursel McBee. And sure, if a runner is already down, blast him anyway, preferably behind the neck, like on this play. Steelers quarterback Dick Shiner, really, that's his name, threw 5 picks in Week 11, and an offensive lineman greets 49ers number 39 Kermit Washington with a clothesline tackle. Here's a close-up of Dick Shiner without a chin strap, and here's Hall of Fame linebacker Dave Wilcox giving a Steelers receiver free chiropractic work. Number 19 is Cowboys wide receiver Lance Rensel. Number 31, Fletcher Smith of the Bengals, really worked over Hall of Fame wide receiver Lance Allworth on these 2 plays, but it was Allworth who ended up being ejected from the game. Chiefs number 1 is kick returner Nolan Smith, nicknamed Super Nat because he was only 5'5" 155 pounds. On this punt return, he receives a necktie tackle, then has his neck pulled back and is hit by another player while already down. Unreal. Vikings kick returner is Bobby Bryant, who had 51 career interceptions. Larry Quazzo relieved injured quarterback Joe Kapp in Week 4 and received a broken shoulder on this play. Blake Curtis shows how much he loves Roman Gabriel. It was so tough back in '68, even teammates were hitting each other. Saints number 78, Jerry Jones, gets clobbered here. '49ers defensive back Kermit Washington is about to run into a brick wall named Walter Johnson. Here's number 53, Jim Purnell, absolutely smokes Roman Gabriel. Check out number 89 of the Cardinals. When's the last time you've seen a blocker so intent that he dove over a pileup to make a block after the runner was already downed? Number 12 is Zeke Bratkowski, who was knocked out of the Week 14 game with damaged ribs. the same injury that Packers starting quarterback Bart Starr sustained in Week 9. The Pack had to turn to third-string QB Don Horn, who was only 2 weeks out of the Army and hadn't thrown a regular season pass in over 1 year. Bengals number 18 is Paul Robinson. He was the NCAA Intermediate Hurdles champion at Arizona. Here he wishes he was hurdling instead of getting his bell rung repeatedly. This lovely lady seemed to enjoy Bob Greasy getting hit hard. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to see more unique videos.